In Cardano's DeFi space, automation is everything. And today, we're going to break down a pretty huge evolution for a key platform called Surge. We're talking about a shift that goes way beyond simple automation and into a whole new era of intelligent trading.
So let me just start with a question for you. What if your trading could react to the market faster than you or any human actually can? That's really the core idea we're diving into today, and it's what the next generation of these DeFi tools is all about. And this leads us straight into what's happening with Surge. We are literally watching it transform from a tool that just follows preset instructions to one that has genuine market intelligence.
Let's just break down what that before and after really means. Before, Surge was great for code-free automation, but your trades were kind of set in stone. You'd pick a size, a frequency, and that was it. But now, the whole game is changing. We're moving to a world where trades are triggered based on what the market is doing live, in real time. That is a massive leap forward.
And look, this isn't just some small feature update. It's a complete transformation. Surge is evolving from being a handy little automation tool into a powerhouse platform for running your own sophisticated 24/7 profit targeting strategies.
So, the big question is, how? How is a leap like this even possible? Well, the answer is all about the engine that's powering it, something they're calling the PineScript power-up.
So, the secret sauce here is a language called PineScript. To put it simply, it's what lets you write your own custom rules for when to buy and sell. And this isn't some brand new experimental tech. No way. PineScript is actually fundamental infrastructure that's used all across traditional financial markets. It is absolutely battle-tested. Okay, so what does this actually look like in practice? Well, let's take a classic arbitrage strategy. First, your strategy is constantly monitoring an asset's price on two different exchanges. Then, the second it identifies a price difference, let's say it's 5% lower on one exchange, it instantly executes a buy on the cheap one and a sell on the expensive one. And finally, boom, it captures that price difference as profit for you. All of this happening automatically 24/7. Now, this tech is powerful stuff on its own, for sure. But what makes it a total game changer for Cardano right now? Well, the timing here is just perfect, because all these new opportunities are popping up across the ecosystem that make these tools more valuable than ever before. So what you might see as fragmentation or complexity is actually a field of incredible opportunity. I mean, you've got multiple stablecoins, tokenized assets. The ecosystem is just getting richer and more complex. And yeah, this creates more liquidity fragmentation, which just means prices can be slightly different on different platforms. It also opens up brand new paths for things like triangular arbitrage, where you can profit from tiny price differences between three different assets. For an automated strategy, this complexity isn't a headache, it's a playground. And then, right as these powerful tools are coming online, a landmark event happens. Night becomes the very first Cardano native token to get listed on a major centralized exchange, Binance. This is just a massive, massive development for the whole ecosystem. So why is this such a huge deal? Well, first off, it creates enormous arbitrage opportunities between a centralized exchange like Binance and all the decentralized ones on Cardano, which is exactly what these new strategies are built for. Second, it's like a new on-ramp for bigger institutional players to get into Cardano DeFi. And maybe most importantly, it connects Cardano's liquidity to global liquidity, which leads to better, more stable prices for everyone involved. So the opportunity is clear. The timing is perfect. But is this all just talk? Is it just a vision? Absolutely not. Let's look at the proof that this is really happening. The code is shipping. And that's the crucial part here. This isn't just some idea on a roadmap. The development team is making real, tangible progress as we speak, turning all these ideas into actual working code. And here's the evidence. I mean, just look at the sheer volume of work being done on both the front end and the back end. You've got everything from UI and wallet support to the core volatility strategy and the staking mechanics needed for a mainnet launch. This is a team that is heads down building.
But out of all that great progress, here's the real headline. The very first conditions-based strategy, the absolute heart of this whole evolution, has already been deployed to a testing environment. It's real, and it's being put through its paces right now.
Okay, so let's zoom out and pull all these threads together. What's the big picture takeaway from all this? Well, it's all about connecting the ecosystem.
There's this one idea that just captures the whole vision perfectly. When more Cardano native tokens follow this path, Cardano DEXs become connected to global centralized exchange liquidity. It's really about tearing down the walls between those two financial worlds.
And that is the ultimate role of the new search. It's not just another trading tool anymore. It's evolving into a piece of critical infrastructure. It's becoming the bridge that connects liquidity on Cardano with the big global exchanges. And that makes the entire ecosystem more robust and more efficient.
And that really brings us to this next era of Surge. It leaves us with one final, and I think really exciting question. As the Cardano ecosystem gets more and more connected, and as these incredibly powerful tools get into our hands, what amazing new strategies will the community dream up next?